Stakeholders from the private and public sectors gather for a two-day conference to discuss the role of state and non-state actors in promoting demand-driven quality technical and vocational training for young people with the aim of reducing poverty and enhancing self-sufficiency. Governor Godwin Obaseki, who highlighted the efforts of his administration to create an enabling environment that will encourage young people to learn skills for self-reliance, lamented the country's overdependence on importation.
We don't want to take our eyes off the ball. We can't be everything so we'll isolate those areas that we need to bring the investments in to make the strategy work. And three areas we see which we focus on. First is energy, electricity. Because electricity just helps you accelerate, TVET. The second is connectivity. Because as part of the strategy, I was hearing you talk about rural. How do you make sure you train people where they live? So you've got to connect them. And I'm pleased to inform you that part of our strategy is to make Edo a smart state. Last week, we just finished a transaction where every local government in Edo State will be connected with fiber before the end of August this year.
He assured the participants that his administration was walking the talk in the area of capacity building as it is prepared to cash in on industries where the state has competitive advantage in choosing vocational training.
Believe it or not, mining is key because it gives us the raw materials for production. And we are the fourth state in this country with the most number of mining licenses. We have a growing number of Chinese companies here today who are here because they can get the key raw materials they need for production of whatever they're producing, whether it's ceramic tiles, whether it's steel, So mining is key. Fabrication is important. Furniture, water, electricity, construction, agriculture, manufacturing. These are areas we as a government, just like you're putting your TVET strategy in place, we're putting in place strategy for each of these areas because those are areas of growth.
Presenting the draft strategic proposal for TVET in Edo State, the head of Project Skills Development and Youth Employment, NJIZ, Tobias Wolfgarten, calls for collaborative effort in the implementation of the strategy to bridge the gap between the private and public sector with the involvement of civil society, parents and youths.
A lot of stakeholders that have overlapping activities, and sometimes there might be cannibalizing effects, maybe sometimes it's well complementary, and I think it might help to clarify the mandates and also to build upon the strength of each organization that can contribute to the system.
There were goodwill messages from the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Education Intervention, Obafela Bankolemo, the World Bank, and the NBTE. Stakeholders appear optimistic that discussions here would have given insights and inspiration to work in synergy to provide a good quality TVET for the young people of Edo State. Henry Swanlele, EBS News.